Viewers, amidst what has happened over the last 24 hours, the kind of statements we have seen coming in from leaders, in America and, of course, other countries, the oil prices clearly have seen a bit of a breather. Viewers, there has been a bit of a breather as far as oil prices are concerned. Brent crude, after touching $119 per barrel, has come down to around $107 per barrel. Before we get you the possible reasons bringing relief to oil, let's take you through how oil prices, in fact, have moved over the past few days. Now, after, touching $100 per barrel for the first time on 9th of March, in fact, it came down to about $86 per barrel, and then it started rising again. Actually, on 8th, it touched $100 per barrel, and then it cooled down, slightly for 2 days, and then since then, it has been above $100 per barrel almost on a daily basis. Now, yesterday, 19th of March, day 20 was extremely critical. Oil again went extremely close to $119 per barrel before it closed at 108, and then today is hovering around 106 and $107 per barrel. So let's take you through the possible reasons behind the drop in oil prices that we are seeing today. Reason number one, US signaling easing of Iranian sanctions. This is being seen as one of the reasons that we are seeing a drop in oil prices. Reason number two, the global intention that is now emerging to stabilize the energy markets. A joint statement, in fact, has been issued by Britain, France, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, and Japan. Global powers, in fact, are ready to join efforts to open Hormuz, but we do not know what efforts exactly are we talking about here. But this clearly has led to some kind of positivity, or you can say breather, in the energy markets. This facility, which is extremely important for Qatar and for the entire world, for Asia and Europe specifically, is going to take a lot of time to come back on its feet the way it used to be before 28th of February. Let's now tell you about the status of Strait of Hormuz. The daily traffic, in fact, viewers, from this extremely important waterway is down 95%. Before the war, there used to be 138 transits per day on an average. After 28th of February, 5 to 6 transits per day is what we are witnessing on an average, on a daily basis. 20 commercial vessels, in fact, have been attacked off Iranian coast. Now, this is significant. Remember, on 11th of March, Thai-flagged bulk carrier Mayuri Nari was struck by projectiles. And look at those visuals. That's got the vessel seafarers worried around the Strait of Hormuz. Then, on 11th of March, a Greek-owned and a US-owned vessel was also targeted. Now, there is a risk to vessels. Risk from unmanned surface vessels, unmanned aerial vessels, and also naval mines. So this is the status of Strait of Hormuz, which global powers are now trying very hard to reopen because it's impacting everybody. It's no longer a war between Israel, Iran, and the US. The Gulf is involved. The price, of course, is being paid by the entire world. Let's now move on and talk about another extremely important development in what can be seen as a significant escalation. Iran has reportedly struck and seriously damaged America's most formidable fighter jet, the F-35. As per reports, an American F-35 fighter jet made an emergency landing after being struck by Iranian fire in the wee hours on Thursday. And this is what we know so far, as per reports. It was F-35 damaged by suspected Iranian fire. And look at this video that has now been released, being reported extensively by Iranian media. It made an emergency landing at a US air base, and it was the 5th generation jet that was in a combat mission over Iran. And it was a stealth jet that landed safely. The pilot is safe, but a probe is right now underway. It's the first time, viewers, that Iran has hit a US jet, which is an F-35 in this particular war. And if this is correct, then this would mark the first known instance of Iran striking one of the most advanced fighter jets in American arsenal since the war began. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps said that the stealth fighter was targeted by air defense systems over central Iran. Here's what Iran has now claimed. Claim number one, US F-35 Lightning II hit during overnight strike. Iran is claiming it was a stealth fighter that was targeted by the air defense systems of Iran. American jet was targeted over central Iran and it was struck. It got seriously damaged around 2:50 a.m. local time. And this strike followed interception of over 125 US and Israeli drones. And if what IRGC is claiming is true, then this is a big setback for America. Here's why. Because if you talk about the F-35 jet, then this is US Air Force's latest fifth-generation fighter. It is world's most advanced fighter jet that America has right now. It's known for its stealth capabilities. Multi-role fighter it is, designed for deep strike, most lethal and survivable fighter jet. And that Iran has managed to target, as per Iran. This can gather, share and process more information than any other aircraft, any other fighter aircraft. The price tag? Just look at that number. Over $100 million. The US has lost other aircraft as well in the war. Let's take a look. 2 F-15 fighter jets, they were shot down by mistake, by Kuwaiti air defenses. All crew members were safe in that one because they could be ejected safely. Then you had the refueling aircraft KC-135. It crashed in western Iraq, and here none of the crew members could survive. All 6 crew members were killed.